If we're going to live communally in this world, then we have to sometimes take on the mantles of other people and help them to move to the places that they want to be. And if I'm someone who has the wherewithal to be able to do that, not only for myself, but also for others, then I think I have an obligation to do that. My name is Deborah Wilson Gadsden. I am a licensed social worker in the state of Pennsylvania. I am a 50-year veteran in the child welfare field. I like to do crafts. I crochet, I knit, I like to paint glass, real crafty. I became a teen mom at 14, had my oldest son at 15, and so that changed the trajectory of my life. I was college bound, but in the 70s you couldn't go to college with a baby like you can today, and so I had to think about things differently. I was able to get my life back on track by starting to work in the child welfare field and understanding what it was that I needed to do and what I wanted for my children and my family and myself. As I look back on my life now, I realize that I did a pretty masterful job of getting myself back on track and getting to the place where I am today. The things that I think make this work worth it are being able to see people grow and grow into who they are supposed to become and having some small part in that growth process. So one of the things that I recognized very early on in my career in child welfare was that I could very easily be on the other side of the services. So I could very easily have not been a caseworker, but have been a client. That helped me to have a lot of empathy for the people that I was working with. I've had thousands of cases, and there are some that do just stay with me. There's one woman that I helped make some concrete goals. One of the situations that she was dealing with was that she was HIV positive. And in the time that I worked with her, having that diagnosis was seen as a death sentence. And I helped her to make some choices about where her children would be in the event that she would die. I got the opportunity to really advocate for her to be able to have her children where she wanted them to be, not where the agency would want them to be. Generationally, I was taught that you don't do the work that I do. You don't do the work in the equity spaces because as people of color, we're supposed to know our place. And I've had to overcome that and realize that, if I have been granted a voice, then I need to use that voice in the spaces that we were not traditionally allowed to use. And so that's what I've tried to do. My hope for the YWCA of Lancaster is that people will come to see how important it is to do this work and to create a society in which we can all live together, even with all of our differences. Diversity is a good thing. Not having everyone think alike and live exactly the same helps everyone to live a better life.